Hey everyone! The AI Tech for Growth channel team just returned from the largest Web3 event, NFT Paris. Held in Paris from February 13th to 14th, the NFT Paris event was an absolute blast, filled with tech company exhibitions, programs, and events that created an electrifying atmosphere. With so many topics related to Web3 being covered, there was a lot to learn. We dove into the programs to gain insights into the current state and future direction of Web3. Each day, the sessions were spread across 3 stages, with multiple experts discussing and debating various topics. Can you believe there were nearly 120 programs in total? These sessions featured a diverse range of experts and C-level executives at the forefront of Web3, leaving us with incredible insights. So, we've gathered the key points that you absolutely need to know, and are excited to share them with you in an impactful way. First insight: NFT keeps its own specific way. RWA has come to us. What initially puzzled us was the almost complete lack of mention of NFTs in all the programs and even in the exhibition halls. At several RWA real-world asset programs, we were able to hear why. The momentum of NFTs, which peaked in 2021 and surprised everyone, gradually deteriorated into reckless speculation attempts before the technology could mature. As a result, NFTs with digital assets such as artwork, music, video, and others have been a bit overshadowed by the rise of RWS. Currently, with many physical world assets, such as real estate and luxury items, being tokenized. As the definition explains a lot, we could get familiar with RWA pretty fast in the event. To add a brief explanation here, what you are seeing is the typical technology life cycle. Many technologies go through this cycle, shedding the hype before becoming mature technologies in our daily lives. One of the technologies opening up a new Web3 world is NFT. It appears to have passed its peak, going through a winter phase, and gradually approaching a growth curve alongside RWS. Of course, there are technologies that fail to revive may experience a decline. We need to be patient and watch the technology evolve. Second insight: tokenization of real-world assets, RWA. How much progress do you think has been made in tokenization? According to what I heard in these sessions, currently 5.2% of assets have been tokenized, and all assets will be tokenized in the future. This is evidenced by the fact that tokenization has already been taking place on Wall Street, as mentioned by James Morgan. The most active area in this regard is USD Treasury bills and bonds. We couldn't help but be amazed. Then, the moderator raised the question about the current state of world adoption. The answer was that world adoption is in progress, and regulations are on the way in the USA. Experts also added that making this relatively unfamiliar technology easy for the general public to use is a key task. It feels like tokenization is just around the corner. In another session, it was interesting to note that a variety of items have already been tokenized, including real estate, tangible assets, and luxury goods such as watches and handbags. It was suggested that the concept could be extended to funds and exchange-traded funds, ETFs, as well. Here, experts discuss that we need to find a way to make real-world assets behave like crypto-native assets, as some of them, like luxury cars, come with insurance and maintenance issues. In any case, once registered on the blockchain, real-world assets benefit from clear ownership and tamper-proof records, which means that transactions can take place without intermediaries charging high fees, enabling peer-to-peer direct investment. In summary, tokenization is extremely beneficial for retail investors because it makes investing more direct, cheaper, and efficient. Why not take a moment to consider what assets around you could be tokenized? Third insight: AI and blockchain. During the sessions related to AI and blockchain, it was mentioned that the financial industry is challenging to process a lot of data and estimate asset values. And AI, which excels at processing large amounts of data, can help in this process. In the financial sector, including traditional banks and real estate, efforts to integrate AI have been active for at least the past 2 to 3 years. According to the sessions, the preparations are nearly complete, and the financial firms are now entering a phase of active application. The scope of AI's potential applications is truly astounding. According to Brent Clickard, HSBC Global Head of Growth AI and Data Science, potential applications in banking for AI include fraud detection, customer service, market trends analysis, predictive modeling, creditworthiness assessment, marketing and commercials, and more. We've observed that blockchain is actively integrating with AI, and here's why. 1. Security. AI manages risks. 2. Finance. AI becomes a worker. 3. Acceleration of blockchain. AI builds smart contracts and enhances user experience. The second and third points were particularly intriguing to me, as AI can directly contribute to revenue generation by performing repetitive tasks and increasing speed and efficiency across various fields. This, in turn, leads to cost savings. In addition, creating complex smart contracts is an easy task for AI, and experts emphasize that AI agents will be adapted to provide a very user-friendly UX, making it easy for users to log in and use blockchain technology. So, how can blockchain support AI? Let's do a fact check first. The free AI services we use produce high-quality data from their inputs and outputs, but we're told that this data is owned by the company. Oh no, not again. So, experts told us at Web 3.0 that the convergence of blockchain and AI can create trust in the data and outputs. They also mentioned blockchain can also help encrypt and capitalize AI. You can build your own AI and monetize on the blockchain. That sounds wonderful. If you've watched our videos, you'll know that blockchain systems can build trust through technology without intermediaries, and their applications are vast, spanning finance, healthcare, identity verification, and more. In summary, with the trust foundation of blockchain, we can create decentralized AI models and generate income. Wouldn't you love to make money even while you sleep by creating your own AI and assisted by AI agent? I would. Fourth insight, DePIN. DePIN stands for Decentralized Physical Infrastructure Network. It's an innovative approach to building and improving real-world physical infrastructure by integrating elements such as wireless networks, cloud services, mobility networks, sensor data of all kinds, or power grids. Traditionally, these infrastructures have been dominated by large, well-capitalized companies. But DePIN wants to democratize real-world infrastructure through blockchain technology, token incentives, and the power of digital communities. Think IoT, Internet of Things, combined with Web 3.0 and blockchain technology. Best of all, you and I can easily join one of the many DePIN projects as a participant and get rewarded as well. DePIN works by integrating physical devices that generate and share data, creating a vast pool of information that enables the development of decentralized applications, dApps, and fosters the growth of the DePIN network. The ecosystem consists of several key components, including off-chain physical and computing infrastructure, blockchain architecture, smart contracts to manage the DePIN, and token incentives. The benefits of DePIN include decentralization, reduced reliance on large enterprises for infrastructure development and maintenance, and the promotion of competition and innovation. All of this is achieved at lower cost, with greater security, robustness, and scalability compared to the old centralized approach. In almost all sessions on DePIN, one topic was how to successfully start a DePIN project or how to successfully invest in one. The common insight was to look for existing markets that could benefit from the DePIN approach and start with them. After all, you need enough demand to make your DePIN project a success. With the current momentum, this seems to be getting easier. Fifth insight, crypto and the Trump administration. As you may know, the Trump administration's promise to actively support cryptocurrency has brought excitement and energy to the entire Web3 industry. Numerous experts and C-level executives mentioned in the sessions that they are working harder and preparing for the upcoming regulations expected this year. We are truly excited to see what momentum blockchain and cryptocurrency will gain this year. Sixth insight, starting from gaming. Angela Dalton, CEO of Signum Growth.Play, shared her insight that digital technology innovations are often first tested in the gaming industry. Once ecosystems are successfully established in game industry, these successful cases are then applied to other industries. Web3 and blockchain technology have already made significant progress in the gaming sector. It's no wonder we see so many game applications in Web3. By looking at the gaming industry, we can predict a future where Web3 becomes a part of our daily lives. Seventh insight, lack of diversity. Our final insight touches on a social aspect we observed. At the NFT Paris event, The participants and speakers were predominantly young white males in their 20s and 30s, with the participation rate of women appearing to be less than 5%. While it could be argued that this is a common trend in technology events, it is deeply concerning that the future of Web3 seems to be moving in a direction that contradicts our vision for diverse participation and equitable distribution of wealth and rights. Diversity is the reason we evolve. This disparity has only strengthened our resolve to grow our channel and provide you with the essential and important digital technology knowledge you need. We are committed to ensuring that Web3 becomes a space where everyone can thrive and share in its opportunities. Let's work together to create a more inclusive and equitable future for Web3. So everyone, to sum it up, 1. RWAs are rising, and NFTs continue to forge their own path. 2. Every asset will be tokenized. It opens new chances to small investors. 3. AI is being integrated into both traditional finance and blockchain finance to enhance the businesses and technology. 4. Through DePIN, anyone can participate in the blockchain network with their computer and sensors or hardware and earn profits. 5. Particularly in 2025, the Trump administration's legislation is expected to greatly impact the activation of Web3. 6. By looking at the gaming industry, we can predict a future where Web3 becomes a part of our daily lives. 7. We need to increase the diversity of Web3 participants and players. Thank you for watching. We hope you gained many insights from this special NFT Paris feature. We will attend more Web3 related events and share further insights with you.